Oh boy, who's ready for side quests?
Not me. Can I leave?
No.
Oh.
No, you really can't. If I have to sit through it, you have to sit through it too. Look at all that green! Look at all of that fucking green we have to take care of. Let's go take care of that green.
There's a guy. Go get him.
Yep. There's actually 2 things on this planet, and I'm not going to get the guy first because the second thing's a lot quicker to get. You just go this way.
At least the hoverboard courses are kind of fun.
Yeah. Look, it's a gold bolt. That was super easy.
I'm not even gonna pretend to fake excitement.
I know. There's... I think by the time we're done with this video, we'll have almost half of them. Almost. So, what have you been doing lately?
Not a whole lot. Doing job. Building things.
I've been reading The Name of the Wind.
Okay.
It's good, but I haven't gotten to the point where I know what the book is really about yet, aside from some dude who's pretty good at magic. That's about all I've gleaned from about 70 or 80 pages worth of book. It's a good book, though. I'm enjoying it. It's just, I don't know what it's about yet.
Almost done.
Oh, trust me. There's going to be a part pretty soon that, you're going to wonder what I was doing that day.
I wonder that all day, all the time.
Really? You think about me that much?
Yeah, why not? Sure. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm just gonna ram face first into a space potato, if you don't mind. Bam.
Mashed space potato.
Yep. I think it's... No, it's not this one. Alright. Well, I do die once here, but... Incompetence Alley doesn't happen quite yet. I think I'm checking out the mini-map, making sure that there's only one blinking dot.
It's in Quicksand Planet again.
Yup. There's sand in this video game. Those dudes are really like the biggest non-threat in this entire video game. They just spin at you, spewing fire. I don't think I've been hit by those guys once, except in the arena when there's like a billion of them. Did you know they had another G.I. Joe movie out?
Yep. Yeah, I knew that.
It looks super horrible, and I want to watch it just to see how super horrible it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go see it.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, it just plops you right back here, so...
That's convenient.
Yep. Little editing to do on my part. And by little, I mean absolutely none. There is no editing in this video. No, there's a little bit. There's a little bit for the kill everything planets, because those are boring as shit and nobody wants to watch those.
Right.
Not even me.
So, been listening to a lot of radio recently on the job. Because of reasons, and I cannot stand Taylor Swift.
Welcome to me, like, back when Taylor Swift first came around.
Well, I haven't listened to radio in, like, forever.
Okay.
So I was basically unaware of her and everything that is horrible about her.
Yeah.
There is not one song she makes that I enjoy, even in the slightest bit.
All of her songs are the exact same thing. Well, not all of them. Apparently, recently she's moved more into pop than country, but it's still about dating boys and then breaking up with boys.
Well, she had the one song where she hadn't broken up yet, but you know it was coming.
Yep.
Where she actually refers to herself as Juliet. I mean, there's no good way.
I forgot about that song.
That's not gonna end well.
I forgot about that whole goddamn song. Oh.
Just write a song. Just call it Maybe I'm the Problem.
I would actually listen to that song if she made it. That would be the first Taylor Swift song I would listen to voluntarily the whole way through.
You want to hear my impression of every Taylor Swift song ever?
I found a boy and then I broke up with him 2 weeks later.
Nah, I was gonna go like...
Oh, that works too.
Now you win a Grammy.
Shove dudes into bottles. Oh yeah, the last Oni we got a ship tether, meaning we can tow around people with the yellow triangles on the map. So that's even more side quests we can do. The yellow ones are mostly good for just normal bullets.
They just kill everything planet.
Yep, it is. And I tried to show off the Dynamo of Doom, but I'm completely ineffectual with it because I don't charge it up because I'm an idiot shitfucker.
Killed a guy.
I killed a couple guys with it, but it's like I'm not using it correctly. I would be much more efficient with this if I was using it correctly. And for it, we get a Constructo piece for our bombs. They're timed bombs. They suck. I hate the time bombs even more than I hate the proximity, so I just go straight back to contact.
So many potatoes.
I know.
And now,
seriously,
what I guess are supposed to be ice crystals.
I think that's what they're supposed to... Oh, okay. Here's super happy, fun time with my incompetence.
Awesome.
Alright, so... like most of these planets, the gimmick is you're supposed to use the launch pads. And then you get to this one, and it's really, really hard to stop once you land there. And so, I try approaching it a different way. Okay, so I won't boost as I'm going through. I'm going to approach it nice and slow, and then I'm just going to fly straight off into the edge again.
I shouldn't have made the lift. That was a
No,
mistake in hindsight.
That was. And then the final piece of incompetence, I figure out how to do this. I'm going to unequip my hover boots in midair. All right, here I go. To be fair, I didn't think you would drop that fast.
I don't know if you could hear that, but I did a slow clap for you.
No, oh no, it picked up. It picked up.
All right, excellent.
So here we go. Bam. He just drops like a rock. I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to still have momentum, which is why I unequipped him so early. Alright, so if you just take a leap of faith off this way, you can land on one of these platforms, and you can get a secret, and that secret is more gold bolts, which, yeah, woo. It's not like we don't have, like, I don't know, 15 of those. I can hear your typing.
Yeah, I'm
God
looking
damn.
something up, sorry. Just edit it out or something, I don't know.
Now that we've talked about it, I have to leave it.
You can edit that out too.
No, I can't. We've been talking about it too long.
Well, that's your problem.
Oh, okay, so here, I thought, you know, teleporting away would reset those dudes because I wasn't ready for them. Ah! No. They were just waiting to gank me.
Alright, here's my issue. I figured out what those dudes remind me of, but I can't remember the name of the game. It was on PS1. It was that game where you had the... it was like the Undead Knight guy. I can't remember his name.
Mid-Evil.
That's it. That's what the face reminds me of.
Okay.
With the little teeth hanging down and the goofy one eye bigger than the other.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of.
Was it sad that I just immediately knew what you were talking about?
No, that was an
despite the fact
awesome game.
Oh, it was? I never played it.
I think they like re-released them on PSP or something. I don't remember. Let me see.
I did not own a PS1 until the PS2 was out, and even then I only owned a PS1 for about, I don't know, 2-3 months.
Wasn't...
And then I got a PS2.
Christ, what'd you say the name of it was again? I'm an idiot.
Medieval.
I'm sorry?
Medieval. Medieval. I think that's how you spell it.
Ah, yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yeah, it got re-released on PSP, so, you know, they're fairly popular games.
Yeah, I never played them. I know he's a selectable character in that really bad Super Smash Bros. Ripoff.
Wow, they were really reaching.
Yeah, they were.
Okay, we got Nathan Drake, Kratos, and fuck.
They have two versions of Cole from Infamous. They have the good version and the evil version. Who else do they have? It's like they were really for stretching for characters. Like they have the Big Daddy, despite the fact that BioShock is not.
Now they also have Raiden.
I think they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have Raiden.
They might. I forget if they have. I know they have Metal Gear Solid stuff because there's a level where Rex is in the background tearing shit up.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Smash Brothers?
No, this is definitely a level in the rip-off thing. Oh look, they just come straight to their death. I just threw out some dynamos.
Yeah, Tesla coils are awesome.
Yeah. Tesla coils are pretty great. Unfortunately, they're one of the couple weapons I don't get up to level 5. Also, there was a point where I did a bunch of recording, and then I lost like 3 hours of footage. So there's going to be a point where all of a sudden I have different weapon levels. It's going to be like really late into the LP, but like you'll notice that at some point I'll have a level 5 Constructo shotgun, and then all of a sudden it'll be a level 3 Constructo shotgun. Oh yeah, you just have to chase the zombie around.
You missed completely.
Yup!
He's standing still and he missed.
Shut up!
The guy's like, man, you suck. I'm not even gonna hit you, man. I'm sad.
I think the wrench was locking on to the medieval guys. So yeah, I think at this point I was just trying to get the pistol up to level 5 so that I can start concentrating on new weapons.
I'm still laughing about missing that level.
Shut up! Aiming is hard, okay? And I'm glad that these guys actually turned me around a little bit, because if they hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to find the gold bolt hidden on here, because all of those white dots are actually the guys whose faces look like radios in disguise. Or, no, they're not actually in disguise, it's just straight up them. So, you have to search all of those for this one gold bolt. And I found it super fast because those, slug mantis things turned me around.
Just gonna call them Fortesks.
Okay.
Because that's the name of the dude in Medieval.
Oh, Kinetic Demolishers. They're a new blaster. They're slower, but they're more powerful. And
They're more shooty.
yeah, I think oh no, I did equip them, okay. I think at some point I get an upgrade and then I forget to equip it, or I think I equip it, but the game didn't register it.
I don't understand why you even record these. Just be like, then we got ship upgrades and stuff. The end.
I mean, somebody's probably interested in watching these. You know there's gonna be one motherfucker in the thread who, if I don't show these off, they're gonna be like, man, why should you show off all the other planets?
That guy's always fun at parties.
Yep. Okay, so this planet's gimmick is that there's battery bots everywhere. The battery bots are represented by the plus.
Who keeps making the sentient batteries?
The things you have to throw them into are represented by squares. Luckily, there's no hidden second thing on this planet, so you don't have to make any dumb leaps of faith in order and hope that you're actually gliding towards solid ground.
Oh.
Right in the face.
Where's that spewing?
I think it's toxic gas.
Where is it getting it from?
It's a platformer, shut up. It doesn't have to make sense, it's just a stupid obstacle.
I'm gonna be the best guy who's fun at parties about this. I am going to raise every stupid, boring question.
Please don't. I know the video is, like, really devoid of content, but you don't have to be that desperate.
I'm running out of things to say here. We peaked at Taylor Swift.
You should have saved that. You should have saved that for now. How's the new Monster Hunter?
It is amazing. I have put 80 hours into it already.
God damn! You really love hunting monsters, don't you?
Dude, there are people who put like 400 hours into these things. I am just getting started. I have not hit G rank yet.
I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm going to assume G rank is good.
Okay, so there's low rank, high rank, and G rank. Low rank is pretty much baby town territory. High rank is about medium, and then G rank, things can seriously start to one-shot you.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, like, in low rank, you can just toy around, blah, blah, whatever. High rank, you gotta start being careful. And then in G rank, it's basically like, why are you doing this solo? Go online. You can do it solo, but it's really long and painfully boring.
So, of course, you're going to do it.
Nah. I think they don't even give you the G rank missions in the solo story thing.
Oh, okay.
You get like you get mid rank and or low rank and high rank, and then you have to start going into the online port for the G rank. It's like the game is telling you, don't do these solo. You're an idiot. They're really, really hard. This is Devil Joe. He will destroy you. Your mother will feel it. Like one day your mom's just gonna be like, what the hell was that? I feel emasculated somehow. I love Devil Joe. Devil Joe's awesome, though. Devil Joe is basically a Tyrannosaurus with crossed with Godzilla.
Oh, God.
And once you start getting into high rank, he doesn't show up in low rank, but in high rank he'll just start showing up everywhere. He will literally pop out of the ground while you're fighting something else, be like, what's up? And then kill you. And in this game there are subspecies, which are traditionally just different versions. Right, so there's like a royal Ludroth, is a big old seal-looking dude. And then there's the poison Ludroth, who is basically royal Ludroth. He has a few extra attacks, and he also poisons you. And that's on the lower end. There are, like, there's a Giganox, and then his subversion has electrical attacks, and so the subspecies of Devil Joe is just a really angry Devil Joe. I mean that very literally.
Alright, so for this particular side mission, we have to go to this Vollard ship. We have to use our new tether to tow it. Woo!
I'm going to have to buy you Monster Hunter at some point.
No, just don't, because I'm terrible at Monster Hunter.
I will teach you. We will have like a montage, we will play Make a Man Out of You. It'll be great.
How did you know my second favorite montage music?
That's everyone's favorite montage music.
That's my second favorite. Yes, there you go.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yep. Also, a good one is whatever one was from the first Karate Kid. There's a lot of ones from the first Karate Kid, so... Oh! I thought it was a power-up, so I'd start making sure.
You're gonna be like, in the middle of the theater of war, and you'd be like, I thought the bullets might heal me.
I thought the grenade was a power-up. Oh, and you don't have to get them right above the green thing. As soon as you're within landing range, you can let go of them.
We'll take it from here.
And then you turn right back around because there's still green on the map.
I like the music.
And then I envy the new armor.
Space jazz.
Greetings, outsider. I'm conducting an experiment for the Bullard League of Celestial Oddities. How'd you like to chase a comet in the interest of science?
So there's a skill point for chasing that comet around, I think for 15 seconds. I think you have to be like a specific distance away. You can't be right next to it, unfortunately. Which I learned the hard way because I come back here when I have like 300 health and I chase it around until I have like 20 health and I still didn't get the skill point.
Why do we have to go get you a sample? I can just bring you the comet. I got a tether.
Yeah.
Just like slam it into the little platform. Like, here you go. That'll be $3,000.
Alright, so you can't shoot it from the side. You actually have to get into the tail bit.
Ow,
the
ow,
tail
ow,
bit
ow.
hurts too. Yeah, tail bit hurts quite a bit. You can do this with 100 health. It is possible, but you're probably gonna want to wait until you get 200.
I've never seen anyone fly into a comet and survive before. You're a hero. Of course, I'll have to tell you.
And we have one last thing to do because there's a yellow arrow.
Majestic space potatoes.
Majestic space potatoes. And I actually managed to destroy that one before I ran face first into it.
It didn't look it.
It didn't look it, but it did because I had 113 health coming out of the comet, and I still have 113.
Attention, Starship Signature 3371.
I wonder if there's significance to 3371.
I read you, Orion. This is
I will have to look that up
Seems to be the
later.
problem.
Attacked my ship and damaged my ground.
It's like a developer's house number or something. I don't know.
I know there's some number associated with animators and an animation class that pops up in like every Pixar movie and every animation movie pretty much. So I don't remember if it's
I don't think it
that
is.
or not. No. I know it's in like Wreck-It Ralph and pretty much every Pixar movie ever.
Saw Wreck-It Ralph like a week ago.
Wreck-It Ralph is an amazing movie.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Got it.
We are officially out of things to talk about.
Well, it's a good thing that this is the last side mission then.
One more, and I should be able to repair.
I just gotta get one more thing and bring it back to him and then we'll be done.
Nice work, outsider.
So yeah, we'll see you guys next time when we do something far more interesting than this.
Hey there, folks. Matt McElroy here with another reminder that there is another comedy show tonight at the Moonlight Lounge. So if you...